Alright, welcome back, and this will be the database installation session. And at this point you should have the Oracle Linux installed on the VirtualBox, ready for our next phase, and you have all the files that you downloaded accessible via the share, either if you see it on your desktop here as a shortcut or under your Oracle Home share. You can see them here. What I like to do is go and copy the files to the actual local machine and extract them there. So I'm going to copy these files, and I can go here and under downloads I'll create a folder called database. I can basically just copy all the folders here, and I'm going to paste those files into this folder. Shouldn't take too long, so don't complain. Alright. Once it's done, we are going to unzip these two files. While it's doing that, I'm gonna open a terminal window. And I'm basically going to basically, when you use the tilde, it's basically showing or using the home path. So I'm changing the directory to the database where these two files will reside, and it is just about done. Alright, and if I do LL, I see those two files. I'm going to unzip them. Alright, I'm probably going to need to do one by one. Let's see if this works. Paste. Yeah. It's decompressing. Alright, this one is done. I'm going to decompress the second one. This is done. So I'm going to do LL again, and basically everything was extracted under a directory name database. And if you go to the database directory, you should see the run installer. But before we do that, or me myself, would like to install everything under a directory in the root drive and not under my home directory. That's just how I like it. So I would need to do to create a directory. So I'm going to check first that I am currently Oracle, just to make sure. Yes, I am. So I'm going to do make dir and under the root we'll call it Oracle. So the database, the application server, and the application are going to be installed there. Permissions denied, because of course the root directory belongs to root. So I need to change to root. And then I'm going to change to the root drive. I'm going to create a directory named Oracle, and I will see this directory here. However, it's owned by root. So I'm going to change it so Oracle will be the owner. I'm going to use the change owner, chown. We'll do Oracle, -h-f capital R Oracle group Oracle. And we should do that, I believe, -Oracle, /Oracle, yeah. And we'll do LL again, and now you see that the owner and group is Oracle. So basically we should be able to install to this directory when we do it now. One more thing that we have to do is install some prerequisites. So while I'm still root, I'm going to do yum install Oracle RDBMS server -12 CR1 pre-install. So this will install all the prerequisites for an Oracle database, hopefully. And obviously we'll say yes. And this is done. And at this point we can go back to the database installation files and run it. So we can go back to home, downloads. Oh, of course I'm root, so su Oracle cd tilde downloads database, which is where the files are. And I bet we can run install. So I'm going to do ./run installer and hit enter. It starts the GUI. Alright, so we'll ignore the notifications, and I do not wish to receive security updates. And you have not provided, do you wish to remain uninformed? Yes, I do. We would like to create and configure a database, install or upgrade, so we'd like to create and configure a database. Alright, now we are choosing a server class database. We'll click next. Single instance rather than a cluster for this exercise. So we have a typical install which performs full Oracle database installer with basic configuration, or advanced, which allow advanced selections such as different passwords, character set, languages, installation. I would say the typical should be good enough for us. Alright, now as you can see, by default it would like to install it under our home directory, but I just would like to do it under the Oracle directory. So I changed the Oracle base directory to /Oracle rather than the home Oracle. If it does not have access rights to write to this folder, you would get it. It would be marked in red and you would get an error message here. So this seems fine. The database name, we can change it to EPPM. The administrator password, we can do the same, and we'll configure welcome one. And a pluggable database name, we'll just call it P6. So with the new 12c databases, you can create a global databases and pluggable databases underneath. So EPPM would be the global, and P6 would be our pluggable database, which should be transparent to the application, as if it's the same as the global database. All right, we'll hit next, and that is fine. That is fine. All right, so it's asking, let's see what it says. It seems that we passed requirements, and we're gonna do install. Alright, and that process is finished, or semi-finished, and we're now asked to run these two scripts as a root user. So I'm going to go and open a terminal. Alright, and I'm going to move this so I could see. Not this one. And we're going to, first I'm going to check who am I. I'm Oracle, SU, our password. I'm going to go to Oracle, app, Aura, inventory, and I'm going to run ./Aura inst root sh. So we'll run that, and this is when it's complete. And then we need to go, I'm going to type pwd to see where I am, go back to the app, then again to Oracle, then product, then 12.1.0 / db home, and then enter. I'm going to run the root sh as requested. Following variables, that's good. Enter the full name of the local bin directory, full path name. So I believe it's under, oh man, I'm just going to press enter. Alright, and I think we should be good. That the few characters here happened when I did /, So I think they actually means nothing, so it installed it under the user local bin as it should have. We'll see. Alright, at this point in time, the database still have a couple of steps, I believe. So we're gonna do okay. Alright, so this process seems to have completed, and we get the enterprise manager, database URL, the global database name and identifier, and it says that all database accounts except sys and system are locked, which is fine, and we can change it here under password management, but we don't really need to, so we'll just do OK. Installation of Oracle database was successful, and that is good news for us. Alright, I'm gonna log out and back in again. So now that the Oracle database is installed, we need to set the environment variables for user Oracle, and we'll set it in its profile, so every time the user is logged in, those variables would be set. And the way to do that would be to edit the bash_profile file. So you basically type nano, and you go to home, Oracle dot bash_profile. You hit enter, and you scroll down to the end of it, and it's probably a good idea to open another terminal window. Let's see, open a terminal, and to actually go to the Oracle app directory, and the first variable we're going to set is going to be the Oracle base. So we basically type Oracle_base equals, and we're going to paste the Oracle app path, and we're going to do export Oracle_base. Then we're going to add the Oracle_home equals, we're going to go to the other terminal again, and this time we're going to Oracle_app, and then product 1210 db home. We'll do pwd to see the whole path, and we are going to copy this as well to the Oracle home, and we'll export it, Oracle_home, and we'll add the Oracle SID, which points to the global database we created. So Oracle_SID equals EPPM export Oracle_SID. That looks great. The next thing would be to add the bin folder where the database utilities are, and you basically go to the line that starts with path, go to the end of it, you type colon, you go to the other window, we go into the bin folder under the db home, we type pwd, and again we copy this path, we paste it, and we'll do Control X and then Y to save, and we hit enter. At this point we will log out and log back in again for these settings to take into effect. And log back in. Alright, so now that we have the database Oracle home environment variable and the executables are in the path, a few more steps we need to take to get the database started and ready. So first we need to go to the network admin directory that is under the DB home, and underneath this directory, if we do LL, you'll see the TNS names or a file. Now for some reason after the installation, this file didn't seem to have enough permissions, so we'll just do it roughly. I do chmod 777 TNS names.aura, enter, and you're good. And then you do lsn c lsn rctl, that is the listener application, and you hit it and you type start. Now this one is already started, so you would see, I'm going to stop it so you'll see exactly what you should see. I'm going to hit start and you should say command completed successfully. I will exit, and I'm going to log into the database to get it started. So I'm going to do SQL plus sys welcome 1 as sysdba, and it should connect to the global EPPM database, and it's connected to an idle instance. So I'm going to start it up. Alright, and I'm going to connect as sys welcome 1 to the pluggables database, the P6 database, as sysdba, and I'm going to do startup as well. And it says pluggable database is open. And basically I should be able to connect system/welcome1 at P6 as well. Perfect. So now we have the database up and running.